a secluded stretch of woodland, where towering pines filter soft morning light, the Woodland Colonial Manor stands as a testament to the enduring grace of heritage architecture. Reimagined for contemporary living, this home merges the time-honored symmetry of colonial design with modern materials and serene forest surroundings. The result is a residence that feels both timeless and relevant, a sanctuary where nature, history, and design coexist in quiet sophistication. This is Modo Haus, exploring the revival of colonial beauty in the heart of the woods. The structure's form speaks first, a symmetrical facade with balanced proportions, tall windows, and a centered entrance crowned with a pediment. The columns, though subtle in scale, evoke the grand language of neoclassical architecture. Each element works together to convey permanence and order, qualities that define colonial style yet are softened here by the embrace of nature's textures. While the silhouette recalls history, the material palette breathes new life into it. Weathered wood siding, limestone accents, and metal-framed glass windows introduce modern sensibility without sacrificing authenticity. The materials age gracefully, allowing the house to settle naturally into its forested setting, as if it had always belonged there. The design balances contrast and harmony. The off-white trim and stone base contrast with the deep cedar tones of the walls, creating a visual rhythm that feels both crisp and organic. Sunlight dancing across these surfaces throughout the day further accentuates the interplay of color and texture. A winding gravel path leads to the entryway, guiding visitors through native pines, ferns, and mossy ground cover. The experience of arrival is immersive, a deliberate transition from the wild beauty of the woods to the refined order of colonial architecture. Each step forward feels like crossing a threshold between eras. Stepping inside, One is met with an entry hall that captures the spirit of symmetry and calm. White wainscoting, oak floors, and a grand staircase form a composition of balance and restraint. Yet there's warmth too. Soft natural light filters through tall sidelights, setting a tranquil tone for the interiors beyond. The main living room honors the colonial ideal of proportion while reinterpreting it for open-concept living. A central fireplace anchors the space, while generous windows invite forest views deep into the room. The furniture arrangement maintains a sense of order without rigidity. Every piece feels intentional, contributing to the manor's quiet grace. Throughout the home, light plays a central role. Tall casement windows, unobstructed by heavy drapery, allow natural illumination to sculpt the interiors. The subtle sheen of oiled oak floors and exposed beams reflects a gentle glow, creating depth and atmosphere as day turns to dusk. The fireplace, crafted from rough-hewn stone, recalls the colonial hearth's historic role as the home's heart. Yet its streamlined mantle and minimalist design signal the modern reinterpretation at play. Here, warmth is both literal and emotional, a symbol of heritage, comfort, and connection. In the kitchen, classic cabinetry meets contemporary utility. Shaker-style doors, brass hardware, and soapstone counters speak to craftsmanship and tradition. Integrated appliances and sleek lighting ensure modern functionality, blending the past and present in effortless harmony. The dining space opens onto wide forest views through tall French doors. Meals here feel ceremonial, framed by nature's living artwork. The neutral palette allows the colors of the woods, the greens, golds, and browns, to serve as the room's ever-changing decor. A paneled study tucked beside the living area offers refuge for contemplation. The scent of pine mingles with the warmth of leather-bound books and brass fixtures. The room recalls the intimacy of early American studies, but with clean-lined furniture and minimalist lighting that speak to modern refinement. Upstairs, the private suites continue the home's understated elegance. Natural textures and muted tones define each space, offering rest and serenity. The master bedroom overlooks the treetops, where the rustle of pines becomes the home's soft nightly symphony. In the bathrooms, the design celebrates light and reflection. White marble surfaces, oak cabinetry, and vintage-style fixtures evoke colonial charm, while frameless glass showers and freestanding tubs bring modern clarity. Every element contributes to an atmosphere of retreat and renewal. Colonial homes often embraced the outdoors through porches and verandas, and here, that tradition thrives. A long veranda wraps around the manor's rear, furnished with simple wooden seating and lanterns. It invites slow mornings and quiet twilight reflections, architecture as lifestyle. True to colonial discipline, ornamentation is restrained but precise. Moldings, trims, and transom windows serve not as decoration but as proportionate details that elevate the structure's timeless language. Each feature reveals the architect's reverence for classical design while embracing restraint. The landscape design mirrors the home's balance of order and wilderness. Manicured hedges and gravel courts transition gently into untamed forest, creating a sense of boundary without confinement. The house doesn't dominate its site, it converses with it, honoring the land's natural rhythm. Though rooted in heritage, the Woodland Colonial Manor caters fully to modern lifestyles. Smart systems, sustainable materials, and energy-efficient insulation are seamlessly integrated. The result is a home that honors history not by replicating it, but by carrying its values, craftsmanship, permanence, and proportion, into the future. Symmetry remains the silent strength of this home. It creates balance not only in structure but also in the experience of living, a sense of calm order that subtly shapes the rhythm of daily life. Through proportion, the architecture nurtures emotional stability and aesthetic satisfaction. As the sun sets behind the pines, the Woodland Colonial Manor glows softly, its windows like lanterns within the woods. This is Heritage Reborn, a vision where history and modernity find common ground in beauty and balance. For those who seek design that transcends time, Modo Haus invites you to discover the elegance of reimagined tradition nestled among the whispering trees.